Dar Bassie Cripps. I'm so excited to have you here, Dar. Thank you for being my guest today on the live episode of Wow, Look Who's Here. We are here for a very special reason today because we are celebrating you, Dar, because you have something very special that is coming up, and I believe it's an anniversary of sorts. Can you tell
It,
us what that anniversary is?
August 28th is the actual day of the anniversary, and it was August 28th, and 1 year anniversary 1 year ago. DarsCreativeCards.ca was born. Yay!
I love it. And if you don't know what Dar's Creative Cards is, Dar actually is a phenomenal artist. And I think it started out kind of as a hobby, and she got kind of needled into why don't you make things for other people? Dar, I know you have a very special person that was instrumental in helping you get started with the process of making those cards. Can you share with our viewers just a little synopsis of what the catalyst was for you to get started with Dar's Creative Cards?
Well, the main thing that got me started was my sister-in-law, sorry, late sister-in-law, Karen Bassie. She introduced me to some amazing phenomenon called artist trading cards. And that was all she said to me. And I went home and I looked it up and I got excited. I think this is the first time I've gotten excited about anything, which started about 14 years ago. That would be late 2009. And ever since, I have been looking up for techniques, ideas on how to do artist trading cards. And back then, there was nothing available on the internet about ATCs. So, but now it's a different story. There's a whole bandwagon apparently of people that do artist trading cards, and the best thing about them, they're trading cards. You trade with people, and you trade with people all over the world. There are groups all over the internet now about how you can do an artist trading card from start to finish. And that's exactly what I did. And so I'm self taught, never took an art course ever in school. And I just love it. And I'm so thankful that my sister in law told me about it. And now I got an idea from another lady about selling the ATCs, but you're not supposed to sell them. And she said, "Well, just make cards out of them." And I had to figure out how I was going to do this because artist trading cards are not meant to be sold. So anyway, I just used them to look up ideas for what to put on my cards, and my greeting cards just come to me. And the special thing about my greeting cards are they are made by my own hands. No AI enhancement or nothing, just me.
I love that, Dar, and I've been the recipient of Dar's Cards. The group of us that hang out together like to sing that little ditty for you. Dar's Cards. Everybody wants a Dar's card. So I have a couple examples here. I'm going to hold up. These are actually ones that you have made. One of the things that you have is that everything you do is custom. So you have unique cards for every occasion that you make it. And I
That's
love the fact that if somebody says, "Hey, Dar, I send a lot of thank you cards. Could I get 10 just thank you cards?" All 10 of them are going to be different and handmade and handcrafted by you, correct?
correct. That's right.
Absolutely awesome. So I love the fact that you sort of took one thing, the artist trading cards, which I guess maybe other people don't know what that is, but correct me if I'm wrong. An artist trading card is similar to like a baseball card, except that each artist creates it individually, creative themselves, and they share their creation with other artists, correct?
Correct. That is right. And the idea of the artist trading card is that they fit in the collective sleeves for hockey cards, baseball cards. So they're all roughly uh, 2.5 by 3.5 size cards, and it's just a little wee canvas to work for in comparison to the greeting card, which is slightly bigger. And when I made my first greeting card to sell, I was like, how am I going to fill in all this extra space? So,
I would never thought about that, but that's probably true. Like, wow, that's like a huge canvas, so to
in
speak,
comparison,
comparatively speaking to 2 to 3 inches or 2 by 3.
exactly. And the size of greeting cards I make are generally, they're called A10, I believe, and they are 5.5 by 4.25 in size. So that's quite a bit larger.
Yes.
But I've dabbled in a lot of different things. Like you can do um, index cards. People do the same thing on index cards, and people do the same thing on um, canvas, like great big canvas boards and so on. So, but I'm getting used to the new size of of card I'm working on.
Well, I love it because it's such an individualized, really special gift. I mean, anyone can send a quote unquote Hallmark card that's a cookie cutter the same, but I
Hmm.
love that each one is individual, and I think it you get to pick the one that speaks to you for somebody else, and I think that and I know that that's exactly how you're creating them as well. Your talent is showing in what you're doing. Um, have you always been creative, Dar?
No, actually, I took a I took a grade 9 course. It was a half a credit, and it was just about art history. But other than that, no, I haven't had any. I didn't know what I was going to do until I started doing it, and that has happened all my life. I didn't know who to be when I was a teenager, and there were too many women in my life at the time. And now I just love what I do, and I get to do it from home. So it doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, that's so nice. And I think that, being an entrepreneur is always a joy in my opinion because you always have the best boss ever.
Mm.
'Cause it's you.
Right, right. Oh, every now and again I gotta let the dog out, or
That's right.
I gotta cook my other half a meal or something like that. But no, it doesn't get any better. I get to sit here and watch my hummingbirds out my window.
Oh, how what a great inspiration as well, Dar. So I want to just say, first off, I definitely want to let everybody know where they can get your cards. I do want to say that because they are custom, they are not made until they are ordered. So there is some time that is required for those cards to be made. So
Mhm.
do keep that in mind when you're ordering the cards. But let's talk about where somebody can get some of these amazing cards. Dar, can you share that?
I certainly can. My website is darscreativecards.ca, and you can order cards right from there. We do use PayPal. We have no other e-com set up at this time, but just I can be reached on my Facebook page or LinkedIn, or even YouTube or Pinterest.
Okay,
And all
so
of those,
I wanna point out that you can choose the kind of cards that you get from DAR. So if you are all about leap year or Easter or whatever or Halloween, I have seen actually some of your Halloween cards. So they can be very specific, or if somebody has a very specific one-time event that they want the cards created for, all they have to do is contact you and give you the details to create those personalized things for whatever event it is, correct?
that's right, Sherry. But keep in mind that for every additional request, other than the usual 5.25 by no 5.5 by 4.25, get that right, size, any additional request, it goes up $2 each request. So if somebody wanted to put happy birthday Sherry to have your name added, will be an extra $2.
Okay. Yep. And you know what? You're paying for that customization, so that's understandable. But I love the cards that I have. I have like 10 of them right here, so I just got so I can't show you all of them, but they are very beautiful and
Oh,
they
I
are individual and they are all made with love with Dar. And I want to take this opportunity, Dar. I know you've had tremendous growth the last year. I just want to take this moment to say congratulations on your 1 year anniversary. And I'm
thank
so
you.
proud of you for everything that you've accomplished in this past year.
Thank you, Sherry. It has been quite a ride this year for me with my health concerns, but I've been very fortunate. I have been 100% in good spirits all the way through everything. And that's because of the people I have surrounded myself with and my amazing spouse, Abby.
Yes, absolutely. And both of you are wow warriors. And therefore,
That's
that
right.
right there tells you everything is that you don't let anything get you down. You take it, adjust, and keep moving. And it's the hallmark of a wow warrior, Dar, is to keep moving forward even when hard things happen, knowing that you will manage and you will move forward, and you have. So I'd want to invite everybody to visit darscreativecards.ca because Dar is in Canada, which she still ships all over. So obviously, because I'm in the US. So I do want to encourage you to connect with Dar on socials, have a conversation, and get your own cards. But do take the time out if you're connected to her to wish her happy 1 year anniversary on darscreativecards.ca. Thank you for being my guest today, Dar.
Thank you for having me. I absolutely loved it.
And as we like to say, wow, look who's here. It's Dar Bassie
Woo!
Cripps. And we are so glad you joined us today. Have your best day ever, Dar.
Thank you so much, my friend.